In this lesson, we are going to go over data types. So knowing various data types will give us more power with our variables. So remember, every time I said we declare a variable, we give it a type. Well, we only used int before, but now we will see that we can use a number of different data types, and it will extend the power that we have with our variables. So the ones that we've already gone over are int and boolean. And now we are going to go over something called a float and a char. So just to review, an int can be any number that does not have a fractional value, so nothing to the right of the decimal. So 10 would be a valid integer. Now a float can have values to the right of the decimal, so 10.2 would be a valid float. Boolean, just to review, is either true or false, and that's basically 1 or 0. And then a char is just a single character. Char stands for character. Some people call it char, but I call it char. And so A would be a valid example of a char. And one more data type that we will go over is a string. Now a string is basically just a bunch of chars strung together. So if you were to string the char A, B, C, D, here I'll write A, B, C, and D. If you were to string these together, you would get a string that looks like this, A, B, C, D. So strings are very useful because we can just have any length of text and store that in a variable for later use. So let's see some examples in Arduino.